Well, we're unique as far as YMCAs go. This YMCA provides 45,000 bed spaces of accommodation every year. We also run an emergency bed, so if someone has a crisis overnight and they've got nowhere but the streets to sleep, they can come and stay at the hostel. The overall role of the team is to manage the housing association. We also deal with all the finance of the association, any development work, strategy and business planning. We've also got a drop-in centre, that's called DFL, where residents can go in and take part in different activities and job clubs. The activities are actually used as a hook to get people into the centre because some homeless people are isolated and lonely. They may not have any confidence, so coming into the DFL centre is all about raising people's confidence and getting them to meet other people and make friends.
My role is a specific one to the YMCA, and it's all about getting people involved in doing activities, whether it's something like the gym, whether it's the pool, or anything to get them back into mainstream life. When a new resident comes in, we ask the support workers to bring down the resident and just to introduce them to us at DFL. So then I'll just go through what we do, and then they might pop down and say, I'm interested in that activity, or I'm just say, just come along straight away.
My role is specifically around working with people on providing access to sort of informal learning programmes, training, education, volunteering and employment opportunities. I recruit volunteers for our own recycling project, which is called Prefab, and we send people down there and they either work in the recycling unit, which is down in Splot, or in our charity shop, which is a really good charity shop up on Albany Road.
The aims of the recycling project are to provide recycling facilities and premises for the sale of all the donations that we collect, process and prepare. So we've got 15 recycling banks in the general community. Yes, we're hoping that the clothing banks will raise awareness that that the facilities are there, and that they're also helping Cardiff YMCA to develop schemes for the residents who use our services.
Basically, the shop is the core of the recycling. We sell all the upcycle items, and say the shop is designed on a 50s theme. Seems to be working well for us at the moment, and obviously we'll adapt and change as time goes on if we need to change the theme. But at the moment, it's still working brilliantly, to be fair. Which is like basically pre-loved clothes and fabulous fashion is what it stands for. Trying to attract some people who don't normally go into charity shops, and the shop is really doesn't actually look like a normal run-of-the-mill charity shop. Last year was obviously a learning curve for us. Since this year, we're going from strength to strength, to be honest, and stand out from the rest because we actually upcycle clothes and nothing actually goes to waste. Everything doesn't sell in the shop, we'll send back to the unit, and they'll upcycle the items and bring them back to the shop and sell them. We're trying different projects. When we first opened, we were only selling clothes. We were starting to sell books and DVDs and bric-a-brac and different household items as well.
We're very proud of the YMCA. It's supported by our local community. It adds a lot of benefits to our local community, and considering so many people have stayed here and we can evidence the improvements that we've made for those people during their stay here, well, that's why we get so much support, obviously.
I love my job. I'm going to miss my job so much when I move. It is the best job I've ever had. Working with people in the hostel, they are fantastic, the residents. They are. Every day I come in, I know I'm going to have a laugh. I know I'm going to be moved and almost brought to tears sometimes by listening to people's experiences. But it's a real privilege to work with the residents of the hostel.
It is very rewarding because you see somebody coming in at the beginning of their journey with us with all sorts of problems, and you see them improve throughout their stay here. As I said, accessing the services on offer and going back into the community, living independent lives.
At this YMCA we have the digital media enterprise, which we specialise in training individuals, getting people inspired and trained up in the creative industries. It's been quite successful. We've had a number of schools being involved in the local area. We've recently secured some funding to get into phase 3, which means we'll be setting up a fully functional professional film studio.
We've got a full gymnastics gymnasium, so it's home to about 600 members. We're the male artistic elite centre for Wales, so we've got the Wales high performance coach trains here. We've got a male artistic section, female artistic section, which is the apparatus based side of the gymnasium, home to a rhythmic gymnastics club, home to youngsters as well basically, so we'll take in gymnastics they'll start from the age of 3. We also do a parent and toddler session as well, where you can bring your little 1-year-old along and just let them run havoc in the gym.
So is it a success having the gymnastics set up here now?
Definitely. I mean, we've produced a couple of Commonwealth gymnasts. One of the lads he's hoping he'll get into the Olympics. You know, he's on standby just in case. But you know, it's good. We've got good links with the Commonwealth and Olympic team. So yeah, hopefully one day we will get an Olympic gymnast. How would I sum up my work? Just trying basically just bring together a centre that's as inclusive as possible for all the people of Barry and the Vale of Glamorgan.
My name is Arif Hussain. My role is basically I'm the assistant manager and the senior youth worker at the Newport YMCA. I manage my evening staff who are my assistant caretakers. I manage the centre itself, look after the customers, make sure they're completely satisfied with the catering side of it, and I make sure the maintenance of the building is up to standard. We work in partnership with the council and Communities First, so I manage 4 youth workers as well. We run a youth club, which is on a Monday and a Tuesday evening, which is 2 hours face-to-face work with young people. We usually have about 50 on average to attend, and the same again on a Tuesday, so you must enjoy it. This includes activities such as coming in to play any kind of sports, multi-sports. They can sit down, play the Xbox and computers. They can play pool, table tennis. They can do some cooking, which we run as a project. Virtual Babies program is a music and video program which we do. So they just get involved whichever one they want really. So it's kind of open access, but mini kind of projects. I try to keep involved as much as I can, but when you've got so much going on, it's quite difficult to keep directly involved.
I'm Andy Brown, I'm the manager at YMCA. The YMCA's got a long history of developing opportunities for young people. It's a privilege to work for the YMCA. It does so much for communities. We provide educational opportunities. We work at Swansea University, who run part-time degree courses at the YMCA here. We provide a community cafe, which is a meeting place where the community can come and enjoy delicious meals in a nice warm environment and find out more what the YMCA does. We've been very successful in a number of cases where volunteers have come and worked in our cafe and other areas of the YM and actually have gone on to full-time employment. We work with young homeless young men aged 16 to 25. They're a low priority as regards to the council. They're not really supported sufficiently. The YMCA provides hostel accommodation for young men of that age group and provides them support and guidance and help them move on to flats. Well, we're very privileged to have Sir Anthony Hopkins as our patron. He came here as a young guy many years ago. His family lived locally. His father was a baker, and he was at a loose end one evening, and he came down to the YMCA.
The streets to sleep.
So then
which is like basically trying to